Everyone! Welcome back to the Serenity YouTube channel. Seems that a lot of you guys enjoyed the MoreParz, the MoreParz video. So we're gonna continue off where we left off right away, because even I was enjoying it a lot, and I'm a big science nerd, so why the heck not? As always, if you like this content, be sure to subscribe to get notifications for more. Leave a comment below for any other video suggestions. And join us on Twitch at serenrenity_, because every Friday, or most Fridays, I watch videos that you guys send in a Discord server together with you all live. That being said, let's get right into it. We're gonna finish this video today, this compilation video. And I heard that some of the videos that you guys wanted me to see are not part of the compilation, so if you guys comment specific MoreParz videos, MoreParz, whatever, man. If you guys comment specific ones that you want me to see, I'll go out of my way to hunt them down and pile them together. But anyways,
Komodo dragons are horror villains. I mean,
no, they're not. They're just modern day dinosaurs. I used to have a phase with Komodo dragons, bro. Like I was so obsessed with them, and I would watch so many videos about them because they're just so cool looking.
This industrial-sized lizard is
Look
easily
at that.
one of the biggest assholes in the animal kingdom when it comes
No,
to
he's
hunting
not.
methods, taking a PhD in suffering and a double degree in biological warfare purely because they cannot be expending effort to hunt. You see, Godzilla's little cousin here is the largest lizard in the world.
Yeah, wait. I don't know why it never clicked. These fuckers are native to Australia too. Oh my gosh. You guys are like collecting all the Xbox achievements, I feel like, of the craziest biological creatures ever. Of course you guys have the biggest lizard, because why the fuck
weighing
not?
up to 166 kilos and being a full 3.13
That's a
meters
heavy
in
boy!
length, which means, for the short kings in my audience, if you're brave enough, bang a motor tree caught right there.
Hello? Reminded me of the freaking donkey from Shrek.
Now, being the reptile equivalent of a Cadillac Escalade means that the Komodo dragon needs to consume a lot of calories to keep that bulk going. However, rather than using that bulk to proactively chase down and body,
you know, I sort of had a phase with these things, but I was like 8 when it happened. I don't remember much.
They can take down prey 3 times their size because being a reptilian tank was not enough. They are also venomous. And this
they are?
Run-of-the-mill snake venom that, you know, gives you a nice quick 15-minute death. No.
That's nice.
Running up to its prey and giving it a nice big chomp on the leg. Injecting it with hemorrhagic venom.
Hemorrhoids?
Komodo dragon
Hemorrhoidic venom?
and just sits there watching. The confused and bewildered animal runs off into the forest, leaking blood, allowing that Komodo dragon to track it like a DoorDash order. A week goes by, and that bite wound isn't closing because hemorrhagic venom prevents blood clots. So the animal is still slowly bleeding out.
That's what that's why it has hemmer in it. Doesn't hemmer mean like blood? I don't know. I'm fucking guessing. I don't know Latin. I don't know Latin roots. It just sounds like it's similar. Wait, that's insane. I didn't even know that was an ability animals could have, guys. I didn't know this was part of the Earth update. What the heck?
Still watching. More time passes.
What the heck?
Wound gets infected because Komodos are carrion feeders, meaning that the inside of their mouth is full of enough rotting flesh and bacteria to give Asmongold a run for his money. The infection begins to drain the animal's strength, and the Komodo is still watching.
They just watch?
Passes. The infection
are they just bored as hell?
And the flesh has begun to rot.
Is that real?
And you best believe that ass lizard is still there watching.
What
He's waiting for his meal to heat up in the microwave. Once the bleeding, disease-ridden animal becomes too exhausted to move on its own,
is that actually real? That's crazy.
The Komodo strolls over and eats it alive, shredding it into chunks if it's larger, or if it's small enough, swallowing it whole as it's.
Yeah, take back what I said about the tarantula hawk wasp being like the most evil creature. What the heck? Why are so many animals sadistic? Not that humans are an exception or anything, but what the fuck? That's crazy. I don't know why I didn't think they ate meat. Yeah, I know. I'm not the smartest 8-year-old. I should have paid more attention to the freaking videos I was watching on TV. But yeah, I don't know why I thought they didn't eat meat. That's terrifying. I think it's because are they friendly to humans? I think it's because in my 8-year-old brain, I would see so many humans next to the Komodo dragons, of course, because like all the nature documentaries are filled with experts, right? They know how to deal with this creature. So I couldn't tell if they're like actually just friendly and docile to humans or if they were just being controlled to not bite. I don't think they attack humans, do they? Anyways.
Way down. Even for me, man.
Kind of unrelated. That's crazy. But you must admit, they're so badass. And they look so cool, too! I love reptiles. They all look like modern-day dinosaurs. Even though aren't birds also related to dinosaurs? Which one's closer? I don't know.
This is the deadliest snake in the world.
Of course! Yeah. Why not? Why not? Just let the list keep growing. Just keep adding on to the list. Keep adding on to the freaking Xbox achievements that Australia has.
Introducing the
what the heck?
And being the deadliest venom nerd
achievements.
In the world, I will give you exactly one guess as to where it's found.
Down under. Australia.
It's Australia, of course it's fucking Australia. Be so serious here. Where the else did you think you were gonna find it? Canada?
Is this why most of the Australian population is like near the coast? I mean, granted, it is also hot as fuck in Midland Australia, of course. And probably uninhabitable? Uninhabitable. I hate English.
More specifically, as the name suggests, the taipan is found inland in the outback. Luckily, extremely far from civilization. Because this homicidal hospital hose is the definition of size doesn't matter.
I thought that shiny scale was an eye. That was glowing. Hold on. Yeah, I thought that was a glowing eye. I was like, Sans? But the eye is right here.
Hospital hose is the definition of size doesn't matter. Because despite having extremely small fangs for a venomous snake, coming in at only 6.2 millimeters,
wow, that's
the taipan
tiny.
is here to show you that you absolutely can feel less than an inch. Because those fangs contain these statistics.
This guy is a one-liner. He repeats the same joke every single video. I mean, I get why. Inches are quite common in the animal kingdom, but my gosh.
Deadliest snake venom on the fucking planet.
It always impresses me how people extract venom from snakes. Like, that's terrifying.
Yeah, taipan venom is a pina colada of pain, containing, but not limited to, hemotoxins to cause blood clots, myotoxins for paralysis and necrosis, nephrotoxins to shut down kidneys, and 3 different kinds of neurotoxin.
It's always the neurotoxins.
You get a headache, vomit up the entire contents of your stomach, collapse to the ground in agonizing pain, and then your heart and lungs will stop, sending you to meet God in under 15 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna ask how long it takes for it to kick in.
It's so fucking potent that one bite contains enough toxin to do that to 100 people. But the funniest part of this snake's venom is that—
Wait, so if one bite is enough to knock out 100 people, but it takes 15 minutes, if you get less than a full bite, well, what does a full bite entail? Guys, insert the freaking mathematical equation meme right in front of my face right now. What counts as a full bite? If you get half a bite, would it take twice as long? 30 minutes? Yo. Can I round up some humans for scientific experiments really quickly?
In the wild, they only hunt rats and f***ing mice. The deadliest venom on the planet, and they are using it to pack up Remy the rat. It's like,
did this snake just suck that much at hunting that natural selection was like, yeah, let me just give you the craziest mutation of all time, because you fucking suck.
Cutting a rabbit with a f***ing AWP.
That's the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh my, what is this video? The knife spin is so real.
This
wow, that's actually crazy. I didn't know that.
Is also the world's deadliest.
Yep. Add that other Earth achievement to the list. to the ever-growing list of Australia's Earth achievements. What the heck? I think I know about this guy.
Introducing the blue-ringed octopus.
Yeah, I know about this
cephalopod
guy.
native to Australia, and in a shock to precisely 0 people at this point, it's venomous. Because of course it's fucking venomous. Why wouldn't it be venomous? That'd make
Why
my
wouldn't
life
it?
way too fucking easy. Now, to its credit, unlike most of the toxic bullshit in this hellscape I call
No
home,
neurotoxin?
they at least have the common decency to be coloured like a fucking neon sign.
Oh, that is
However,
true.
It
That is
immediately
true.
loses this credit by being the octopus equivalent of a fucking hobbit, coming in smaller than a 50-cent coin. And this...
That is really crazy, huh? Like every time we think of octopus, octopi? Octopi? Is that octopus plural? I don't know. Every time I think of, like, you know, the creature, I imagine it to be like 8 feet tall at least. It's so tiny. It's like a frog.
is a problem, because it is the most venomous octopus in the world. That's right, this fluoro spaghetti ball is packed to the brim with neurotoxin.
Neurotoxin,
More
nah, of
specifically,
course.
Tetrodotoxin. You know, the
Tetrodotoxin,
same
new
that
word.
turns cooking a puff fish into a quick time event. Yeah, these little guys are packing it too. However, because it is Australian, the blue-ringed octopus is on violence timing and is the only animal in the world to use this as an offensive measure by way of a venomous bite. But what does the venom actually do? Well, imagine you're wading through the rock pools with the homies, and you accidentally disturb this little gentleman's residence. The
Oh,
blue ring,
hell
taking the American
no.
approach to home defense, suctions onto your leg.
Wait, is it like on all waters around Australia? Is it like in specific areas? I wanna know which waters it lives in.
Bites you. Best part, it's completely painless. So if you're distracted by how thick your mate's looking in those
What?
speedos,
I'm
you aren't
scared.
gonna feel shit. That is, until your face starts tingling like TV static. It's
Oh.
warm out here under the sun, but you weren't sweating like this 5 minutes ago, and now you got a headache. You start to feel
Oh,
sick,
no.
weak. You go to call out, but your voice comes out slurred like you just knocked back a bottle of vodka.
Drunk as hell.
Vodka?
And then suddenly, your legs
That's a
come out
lot.
from under you, and you hit the beach.
Oh.
Fun fact about tetrodotoxin. It's a paralytic.
Oh yeah, sounds
Freezes
like
up
yeah,
your
it is
muscles
paralysis.
one by one,
Yeah.
starting with your arms and legs, which is why you're kissing the sand. You know what else is a muscle? Your diaphragm, the muscle that controls your breathing. And yeah,
You stop
turns
breathing.
those bad boys off too. And so, your chest stops rising and falling, and you suffocate to
God
death
damn it.
right there.
I hate videos like this because it makes me like start to manually breathe. I fucking hate manually
On the
breathing.
beach.
Now all of you are manually breathing. The game. Sorry.
Now, you may be wondering, how come no one called an ambulance? That's easy. They didn't have time to. You went up to meet your ancestors
Oh, yeah, how long?
in under 20 minutes.
Oh.
God ordered your ass with same-day shipping, and this little fucker delivered. Employee of the month.
Wow. Like, not only is it not enough for Australia to have the most venomous creatures, but they gotta have the most efficient fucking potent creatures on the planet. That's crazy.
This shrimp can cause explosions.
My main
Why? 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 Why?
goal is to blow up.
Introducing the mantis shrimp, native to the West Indo-Pacific Ocean and possibly the
Okay,
coolest
okay.
crustacean under the sea. Because this
Wait, now I'm wondering if he showed the map for the octopus and I was just blind as hell.
fluorescent
I'll do a
armored
rewatch.
sausage is actually a voracious, bloodthirsty predator rocking enough surveillance equipment
Excuse
to
me.
scare the CIA with a weapon powerful enough to surpass Metal Gear.
Wait,
See,
it's
the
so
mantis shrimp
cool
is a
looking,
highly
too.
effective predator, and they find and
Can I
track their
eat it?
prey with easily the most advanced set of eyes on the fucking planet. First off, each of these eye stalks can rotate independently.
Dude, those
like
are
a periscope, giving them a
awesome! You know, being a space VTuber, I just have to acknowledge the fact that we live with freaking aliens already, okay? They're in the ocean. All of these damn sea creatures look like aliens. It's crazy. But those are the coolest set of eyes ever.
360
Can I eat it?
degrees
It's a
of vision.
shrimp.
However, more importantly, they can see
That's so
colours we can't. You see, the
Hey!
mantis shrimp's eyes contain a full 15 photoreceptor cones compared to our 3.
Wait, that's way more than I thought. Isn't it so interesting how many animals can see things we can't or hear things we can't? Like, is reality even real? Because we're experiencing a completely different reality than like half of the freaking life that exists on this planet. Isn't that so crazy? I'm having an existential crisis.
Which is a fancy way of saying they can see in 16K HDR with ray tracing enabled
Yeah!
at 500 render distance.
That's awesome! I want to be a shrimp!
Now, not only is the
Can I get reincarnated into that?
They can also see into the infrared and ultraviolet light spectrums. And despite all
How does it process all of that? How does it process what it's seeing? What?
of this, they still can't find who asked.
Okay, dude.
What they can, however, find is
outdated
their
as
meal.
short.
The mantis shrimp subsists on a diet of fish, worms, squidward, and, most importantly, Mr. Crabs. Now, crabs
they eat crabs?
famously exist inside of a defensive shell. So, how does this polite little gentleman break into the shell? Simple. He
Polite?
throws hands.
He explodes? No, he punches.
That's right, weighing in at only 90 grams and 38 centimeters in length, the mantis shrimp has a punch that produces 15,000 newtons of force. That is 176
bullet?
newtons per gram. So if a human was capable of that same kind of force, a right hook from someone who weighs 80 kilo would be like getting hit in the face with 6 sticks of dynamite.
What?
Now, to produce that force, its claw needs to be moving at 83 kilometers an hour, which is so fast it creates a vacuum in the water called a cavitation bubble, which then immediately collapses at such a speed it creates a miniature explosion that flashbangs the target and reaches a temperature hotter than the surface of the sun.
Chat, what the fuck is happening? Am I living on the same planet? Am I really living on the same planet as these creatures? I don't understand. A punch that reaches the temperature of the surface of the sun. That's a literal lightning bolt punch. I'm actually flabbergasted. Wait, this might be the craziest animal fact I've learned from both videos. That's insanity. That's fucking insanity.
Mr. Krabs is getting f***ing disintegrated. Money, money, money.
Money, money. Dude, that's actually bonkers.
Most snails aren't scary, except for this one. This one's
Do you guys
Australian.
Do you guys have the most venomous snail or something?
Introducing the cone snail, an aquatic mollusk native to the land down under. And as seems to be the requirement when sharing your postcode with a kangaroo,
venomous?
You guessed it. It can quite easily cause your neck snap to be in a coffin. And the way it can achieve it is this bad boy right here. You see, despite most snails having a reputation for being slow goobers that get folded by a salt shaker,
hey, don't
the
be
cone
mean.
snail is a highly effective ambush predator. And you may be wondering, how the fuck does a creature that moves slower than the GTA 6
predator?
development cycle hunt anything? Well, that's simple. It has a grappling hook. That's right, Gary's murderous little cousin here is a roadhog, mate.
What?
And he hunts by slowly but surely stalking up on his prey until he's just within range, and then bang! The cone snail.
I might be an idiot. I didn't even know there were snails out there that ate prey. I'm such a freaking idiot. I'm such a noob to the animal kingdom. That's crazy. That's crazy. It has a hook?
Spitting out a toothed harpoon at 90 kilometers an hour. This harpoon then nails its prey, allowing them to reel it in like he's playing.
Why weren't humans ever part of these patch updates where we get a crazy new perk, a crazy new ability? Why didn't the humans in Australia evolve to like have cannons for arms or something at this point? What the heck, man? Isn't it like the thing that allows humans to be at the top of the animal chain, or the food chain rather, is our stamina? Is that what it was? Or endurance and stamina? I don't remember.
Scorpion. And in case that wasn't bad enough, as seems to be a requirement for spawning on Australian servers, it's venomous.
Oh, of course. Oh my god, I called it. Yes, yes, I can predict these things now.
It also injects its prey with a highly potent
Wow.
neurotoxin that
It's always
instantly
neurotoxin.
paralyzes
My best friend.
it. This means it cannot put up a fight, as it is sucked into the snail's ginormous maw like a nightmarish version of Kirby.
That's a vacuum!
And, you know, just in case you thought for once you might be safe, cone snail venom is potent enough to kill 700 people with one sting. Oh,
That's more than the snake! This freaking snail is more venomous or more potent than a snake? Than the deadliest snake? Sorry, Australians. If there's ever a VTuber convention in your area, I'm not coming over. Not even through an iPad. These creatures are somehow gonna find a way to sting me through the damn screen. I'm not having it.
yeah, and,
I'm not having it.
Because it's not enough that it can kill me. No, I have to die knowing there is zero counterplay.
Wow, there's no
balanced this
cure. That's terrifying! Wow.
If you see this thing T-pose, run! Introducing
Wait,
the anteater,
wait,
a
yeah, the
goofy little
anteater.
creature native to Brazil, and to understand why the absolute stance on this bad boy
Wait,
is a threat
Brazil?
to your health, you're gonna have to understand a little about his lifestyle first. Now listen,
This
I
ain't
know
Australia.
this may come as a shock to you, but the anteater eats ants.
Ants,
Weighing
wow!
40 kilos and
That's crazy.
1.8 meters in
Wait,
length.
these animals have always been so mysterious to me. Like, I don't know. I know they exist. I know zero things about them besides the fact that they exist. Also, who the fuck named them anteater? Most creative scientist known to man. How the heck does it gain that much weight? How does it keep its energy up? If ants are its only meal. Reality is a simulation
It
sometimes.
needs to consume upwards of 40,000 ants per day. Now,
Per
in order to help
day?
him hit his bulking goals, the anteater has a mystery mouse tool stored inside that XL sniffer.
Let me do it for you.
A 60 centimeter long tongue.
That's its
Designed
tongue?
to snake its way down an ant colony's tunnel network, smash into their living room, and abduct the entire cast of Bug's life and convert them into a high-calorie meal.
Wait, this is so.
However, what
this
that
is so
tongue
cool.
do only goes so far.
What that
as
tongue
an
do?
ant colony can extend up
Kinda
to
freaky.
4 meters underground, and termites live in high-rises, which means our boy here is going to have to do a little excavation to get to the goods. But last I checked, an anteater can't go down to Bunnings and buy a shovel. So how does he dig? Oh, that's simple. With the combat knives he has for claws.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, I
anteaters
didn't
are
realize they're
permanently
sharp.
cosplaying Freddy Krueger with a set of 4-inch claws, which, proving the effectiveness of a few inches,
Yep,
can crack through
bro, I'm telling you. One-liner, he repeats the same joke.
f***ing concrete. Now, these work great
Excuse
for
me.
digging, but they are also more than capable of flatlining you. When threatened, the anteater will
Humans?
rear up into a defensive T-pose. This
They're
is
so
your sign, if you are
cute.
smart, to turn around
It's not friend.
and all the way off. If
not
however,
friend,
you
why
were, say,
friend-shaped?
some dumbass trophy hunter who really felt the need to try and stab an animal for no reason other than
Wait,
ego,
really?
the anteater will swipe at you with those claws, which are at the perfect height to nail your inner thigh, slip through your flesh like butter, and sever your femoral artery, causing you to bleed out in 2 minutes while the anteater watches you go meet your ancestors.
Did it actually happen? I'm sure I don't need to say this, but fuck trophy hunters. My god.
Can you imagine having to explain to your ancestors who felled woolly mammoths you got your shit packed up by the most unserious creature on the planet hitting a T-pose?
He really is goofy. I want one. It's so cute.
Australia's scariest spider is hiding a deep secret.
Oh yeah, we never really got into spider territory.
But what is it?
Huh.
Well, introducing the Huntsman, native to the land down under, and the number...
I know about you, Huntsman Spider. You're famous. You like pop up on Reddit every now and then, and I don't remember why, but...
one cause of tourists absolutely shitting themselves on camera.
Yeah, those are terrible.
And look, in defense of said tourists, I will be the first to admit, yeah, this looks scarier than a job application.
Yeah!
Those dangly ass legs and the hair make him look like Slender Man's testicle. Now, as if having a negative charisma stat wasn't bad enough, I regret to inform you that the Huntsman spider grows up to 30 centimeters in size, making it the largest spider on the planet by leg span and legally allowing Subway to market him as a foot long.
Oh!
Now, being the spider equivalent of a Ford F-150, you'd think he'd have the common decency to be slow, you know, tank build.
It's a fast as hell too.
Unfortunately, the Huntsman is turbocharged.
Yeah. This is not balanced. This is not a balanced patch.
He is also highly venomous because it's Australia.
What? I would have... Bro, I was like anticipating that for once it's not venomous and that is actually just big and scary, but it's actually kind of friendly and fuzzy like tarantulas. But no, it just has to be venomous. Fuck you, Australia.
However, that's his big secret. The Huntsman is a... Wait, huh? Big sweetheart.
Wait! I'm right! Wait! I'm gonna channel every piece of knowledge and information I've ever consumed my entire life. Isn't it something like its bite isn't strong enough to be fatal to humans? Insert fucking calculation meme in front of my face again right here. I'm trying so hard to play guess. I don't know why.
Despite looking like an SCP, Huntsmen are incredibly timid, and on the rare occasion they do bite, their venom is harmless. In fact, seeing one of these bad boys in your house is a blessing in disguise, because if you see a Huntsman in your home,
eat other
I guarantee
insects.
You won't see any annoying ass flies or mosquitoes, because he's eaten them. You see, he understands he's big enough that he should be paying rent, and so he contributes to the household in pest control.
Aww.
I personally have had one of these bad boys as an 8-legged roommate, and I can tell you they're pretty good company. Except the part where they...
That's terrifying. I'd actually poop my pants. I hate spiders. They're so scary. Whenever I see a tiny one, though, I let it live. I let it live. Even though the tiny ones are technically sometimes the most potent. But if I feel like it's harmless and it's just chilling, I let it live. But the moment I see those long, sticky legs, or stick-like legs, I'm not letting you live in my room rent-free. I'm sorry.
Cause car crashes.
Car crashes?
Yeah, you see, Huntsmen like to hide in tight spaces and cracks, and they do it by flattening out their body to fit into the gap. Now, in the house, that usually means you'll just find them behind a painting, but when you're flying down the highway at 110k an hour and decide to flip down the sun visor because God is trying to flashbang you, they like to sleep in there and you've just dropped one into your lap. Now, whatever you do, don't panic or you're going to crash the... Now,
that's a living nightmare. That's a living nightmare. I don't have arachnophobia. I've never had like a phobia of spiders, but that's a living nightmare. It is one of my worst fears to like be driving and what if a bee is in your car? What if a wasp gets in your car? Like, what do you do? Or like a regular spider even. Oh my god, what do you do? What do you do? That's so scary. That's so scary. Like, I live in a mosquito and wasp and bee prone area, so it's actually my worst nightmare. What would you guys do? Have you guys ever had an experience like that when driving? Yeah, it actually freaks me out. Not many things can freak me out, but the idea of that freaks me out. But anyways, we got to the end of the video! Yatta! As I mentioned before, if there's any specific MoreParz videos that you'd want to recommend, feel free to leave a suggestion down in the comments below. Thank you so much for sticking through the end with me, I had a lot of fun watching this one. I hope you did too. And I'll see you in the next one on Thursday, okay? You guys take care until then. Johnny!